So James Harden was struggling a little bit early in the game, but the end of the third quarter and the whole fourth quarter belonged to Harden.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we're going to break down Harden and the Sixers to end the third and the whole fourth quarter. But before we do that, Sixer Nation, help your boy out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos drop or when we go live for the play-by-play. So, a minute and 54 seconds left for the third. Sixers lead by 3, and this is where we pulled away. Niang going to set the screen for Harden. He got shooters on both sides, Matisse and Green. Harden going around. There we go. Finney-Smith got to make a decision. Stay there to watch if Matisse cuts, which he does, or go up and D Niang. He picks to stay there. Niang gets a little room, and it's bang time. Here we have Harden going to go around a Danny Green screen. Finney-Smith got to make a decision. First, he disrespects Matisse by saying he ain't going to stay at the three-point line, but he does. The double team comes over. Now he has to decide another, Matisse or Green. He's always going to pick Green, but Harden, with the little pump fake to Green, makes him go over, gives it to Matisse, and he knocks down a three. Now, if Matisse can really knock down this shot, the Sixers will be so much better, right? We are a team with streaky shooters. Niang, Green, Matisse, not so much streaky. He's just not that good. He has to continue to work on it. He did make 2 threes this game, so shout out to him. Here, we have Harden just blow by the double team. Rewind that. Look at him just blow by Bertans. One more time. He just blow by Bertans, lobs it up, and DeAndre Jordan finishes. Now, let's look at this again. So he blows by him. Look, Kleber got to step up because Harden got the floater. That leaves DeAndre Jordan baseline. Boom. Too easy when you got James Harden in his element. So now you're going to look over here and see that the shot clock is at 5. Niang going to give it to the playmaker/scorer in the third and fourth quarter. Harden just goes all the way to the cup, sees DeAndre Jordan behind the back of his head pass. Let's look how this happened again. Powell got to make a decision. Harden, easy layup, or DeAndre Jordan. And if somebody else steps up, you got 1, 2, 3 shooters on the outside, right? So if one of these guys tried to step up and take Powell's position, you got shooters. Too easy. This was DeAndre Jordan's best game. Here, you got Harden saying, okay, I've done enough assisting. And I hear Philly Mike. I hear DJ Eastwood. I hear Philly take with RB. They keep saying I'm too passive. I'm going to get going. Now he's going to take the elbow jumper. Finish him, right? You see him pull back for 3, but not so much mid-range. Now he's like, I'm feeling it. Step back. Bang! You know how we do in the live play-by-plays. And, of course, he's going to drop another one for you. He was in his bag. You get this James Harden, and you're feeling some type of way. I mean, we need to see it more often. Here, you got Niang going to set the screen for him. 2 people go to Harden. 1, 2. Too easy. If Niang's hitting, you can't do that. But you have to because Harden can get his. Simple and plain. This is the bench unit keeping and growing the league. The lead. You want the bench unit to grow the lead. We don't see it often. But when it happens, the Sixers are a deadly team. Here, you got Joel Embiid going to run a pick for him. And again, pick, what do you got to do? You got 1, 2, 3 people in the lane really to stop Embiid's dunk because of the first quarter or second quarter. So what does he do? Step back? Too easy. Mid-range, free throw, elbows, they're too easy for him. And if you remember, this is why they crowded the paint. Earlier in the game, second quarter, bang! Rewind that. Bang! Another one. Bang! So they are not allowing him to get that deep in the paint because it's over. So this is the same play. It's a different play, but it looks the same. Sixers really read the scouting report and took advantage of the Dallas Mavericks defense. The 2-man game, James Harden, the streaky 3-pointers were on last night. We're not always going to shoot this good, but we're not going to always shoot as poorly as some of the other games. So the Sixers are a team that if you get them in a 7-game series, they could be dangerous because it's not one and done. And you're not going to keep streaky shooters down for multiple games. And I like how Doc Rivers finally switched it up on the defensive side. We weren't as bad in transition because we were getting buckets and we were slowing the pace down, of course. That's what we like to do, half-court game. James Harden and Tyrese Maxey can run transition, but we are better with the two-man half-court game. However, Doc went to that 2-3 zone, and it really frustrated Luka. We were trapping him up top. We were forcing the ball out of his hands. Yes, the 2-3 zone allowed a couple threes made by Kleber and Bertans, but at the end of the day, 2-3 zone locked him up, and you saw most of the pick and rolls. Who were we attacking? David Bertans. But the Mavs don't have nobody really on this team that can lock up on defense. Again, the league is going to an offensively driven league. That's why the scores are up, and you just got to be the best scorer. Defense, all you really need on defense is a couple good stops. But no matter how many stops you get in the first or second quarter, this game is a game of runs. Doc Rivers gives up leads more than anybody, but we've came back by 15 on other teams who don't normally give up leads. It's a game of runs. Your defense got to close up in the fourth, and your scoring got to get better in the fourth. And you just saw that against a Western Conference playoff team. Harden has been up and down, but even his down, if you look at it closely, has been good. Mainly he's down because the guys around him are streaky. Harden feeds off his players. He can get his own bucket, but since being a Sixer, he's been more passive. Not last night. And I think that's going to register in his mind because he has a high basketball IQ and realize I got to be more aggressive. Nights that Niang, Shake, Green, Matisse are knocking him down, I'll go back to being passive. But until they show me, I got to do me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Great win against a tough Western Conference team. We got the Toronto Raptors tomorrow at 7:30. I will be live. Come through, watch the game with your boy. If you haven't done it, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding that bell. We will be here Sunday, 7:30. Leave your thoughts in the comment section on the Harden, Sixers, third and fourth quarter, and just what you think this team can be overall. We out. Peace.